Okay, it looks like we are live and going. So it's been a little while, but we're back into the stream of things. I'm not actually intended on either level. And we're going to pick up Subnautica Below Zero, where we left off before. So, as I recall last time, we just got back to find Alan again. So the next step for us is to find a sea truck. Paid for exactly 1 hour. It's probably going to take a minute or so to load, so we got some time for people to work out we're going and catch us back up. So we've had a few more updates since the last one. I have not played it, so I have no idea what is actually going to be in any of them. Let's also just go jump on the follow train. Choo-choo! You have audio. It's a good start. We'll just need, like, game assets and stuff like that now. Oh. That sounded like a tool. Yeah, I'm not sure why why Subnautica takes so long to load these days, but you know. So I think we should be in the sanctuary, having just picked up Alan. So there's a few things to do still. We need to... I have no idea what that noise was. Well, this could be problematic. We, Huh. We might end up having to start a new game at this point. As I'm not sure this is supposed to happen. So I think what might have happened here is we fell down before it loaded. Well, that's awkward. Lessons learned. Don't try and stop on the bridge. It's also actually possible, I guess, that one of the updates changed the way the sanctuary works or is laid out. So, yeah. Experimental builds, right? No. I want the skip button, please. Oh, there isn't a skip button. Just the button here. Okay. Can we do anything in here yet? Doesn't look like it. So, let's just try and breeze through the intro section. and get back to where we can do stuff. Wait. Does this look like we can actually get back here and do stuff now? Because if it's going to give me a prawn suit...
Hi, Sam.
We lost contact with Jeffries up at the research site.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Understood?
You know, the formal bit's cute, but we've shared a room. Would it kill your career to act like we'd met before?
Robin, you know these conversations are monitored.
I don't care who knows it's cute. I've been here 2 weeks, we've hardly spoken.
Because you went straight to the planet. Find Jeffries, chat later.
Yes, Mom.
Curious to see if anything else has changed now, though. Whoosh. I'm not sure I remember all the big green glowy things from last time. Okay.
How'd you know my name? I come in peace. Sam, the building just powered up. It spoke to me.
Are you safe? It's never done that before.
I'm fine. No sign of Jeffries.
I've got an electrical storm on the sensors.
Dun dun dun.
I think it's already here.
That cabin isn't stable. I want you to get back to...
Sam? Damn it!
And... ooh! The avalanche has actually become solid now. That's new. We'll have to see if we can find the other bit that was less solid. Yeah, it looks overall like there have been some quality of life improvements, even if it did basically trash the previous save game. Okay, so they somewhat more actively stop you from going through there now. Okay. That bit of avalanche is still not solid.
Your environment is no longer safe. Your PDA has rebooted in emergency mode.
Did we just climb a ladder that wasn't there? That was slightly bizarre as a thing that happened. Okay, so priorities are still find sea truck. Once we've got the sea truck, our mobility should be significantly improved, we'll put it that way. Take a quick breath.
New creature discovered.
Come here. Fishy, fishy, fishy.
Creature discovered.
Don't tell me to open the PDA when we're drowning. Wow, the weather is really bad suddenly. That's also new, and actually kind of interesting.
I'm out in open water.
Stay where you are. I'm sending a rescue shuttle.
No, I'm okay. I just need shelter.
Fine, I'm sending a temporary habitat instead. Look up.
Thank you, Sam.
Call me when you get there.
And while we wait for it, we'll just break all the limestone outcrops. Ah, it's there. It looks like they've redone the ice flows again as well, actually. Like, this thing over here with the random tree was not there before. So there really are some improvements going on. Which, you know, it's always nice to see. Okay. The habitat also now drop in a different place. Because I'm sure this is not the same place it used to drop.
Near blueprint acquired.
Okay, so we need fibre meshes. But first things first, get some food in. Okay. So, creep vines are going to be important right now. So we can start making the first set of tools. Creep vines and quartz clusters. Weather doesn't seem to affect anything that happens underwater, which is odd, but, you know. Works to our advantage. Sea monkey. That's a funky looking structure. Oh, is that just the... Yeah. Okay. Still looks kind of cool, though. Hello? Creep vines! Okay. Seed clusters? Yes.
Near blueprint acquired.
Okay, so there's some interesting fragments around as well. Actually, I'm gonna want more seed clusters anyway, because we are going to want to make some fins. That's not quartz. That looks like quartz though. Also looks like quartz. Okay.
Oxygen.
Ooh, sugar. Did not realise we were underneath a glacier at that point. Cheap, cheap. Oi, that was rude. Vomiting on me for no reason. Okay. So, fibre mesh, silicon rubber. Another silicon rubber. So we could do with a battery. Okay. It's a start. Oops, that was already 3. That's not a sound effect for what was happening there. Now it's dark and bad weather. Because that's meant to be an improvement somehow, I guess? And we will certainly need more batteries at some point, so... Ribbon plants! And obviously I've lost all the creep vines again. Ah, this looks promising.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. So, with our handy-dandy new fibre mesh, we should be able to get ourselves an oxygen tank. And an oxygen tank is going to let us do all sorts of stuff. Nope, that's just quartz. Home is that away. And we can also now start keeping an eye out for scannable fragments and the like. See if we can find ourselves a sea glide. Good start. So, grav traps. Easier than sea glides. Because what could be simpler than manipulating gravity in a very localized way? I get lost way too easily playing this game. That's not a door. That's a door.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, okay. So we can't do anything with any of those, really, at this point. Let's just make a bunch more batteries. Batteries go in everything. Okay, it's daytime. We've got oxygen, we've got a scanner, and we've got a knife. I'm sure we can get somewhere with this setup. There's a grav trap? Yeah. Could have been a creature egg.
30 seconds.
Okay. Still need to find enough sea glide fragments to get anywhere.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay. So, if we look up into this perfectly clear sky, is there also lightning? Yep. That's a strange effect, to say the least. That's a prop cannon. Oh, and a stasis rifle. Oh, that's what's been going on. The, hello.
30 seconds.
The, explodey fish, the crash fish, have been fighting the brute sharks. I don't know what purpose that serves.
Location uploaded to PDA.
Robin, the boss wants a sit rep.
I'm cold, I lost all my gear, and I'm no wiser to what's going on. But I'm alive.
I can't authorize another drop. Hold on. There's an emergency cache. Hasn't been touched since the scouts landed 6 months ago. Could be useful.
Send me the cords.
On your HUD.
Welcome to the world of future communication on Earth. That's basically what it's all gonna sound like. And is that? Other than something that looks nasty and not to be tangled with. Oh, you... Okay, so... rabbit rays have turned into sea monkeys. There was talk in the original that rabbit rays would try and nick things from you. And it looks like they decided not to do it, and instead put it into sea monkeys. I had no idea what was going on for a second then.
New blueprint acquired.
Will you stop it? It also looks like sea monkeys might be indestructible. Which is not inherently a bad thing, but that does just make them so much more annoying. A cargo rocket sea truck dock, you say? Now, is that a thing you're telling us because we'll be able to build one, or what exactly? So far, this game has been extended quite a lot in the last, what, 10 days, I think, since we last played it?
New blueprint acquired.
So I'm feeling it's genuinely relatively likely that that problem we had in the old save is the sanctuary has been changed and we just weren't in it anymore. Which is annoying, but there's quite a lot of new stuff now, so, you know, probably a price worth paying. No. No sea monkeys. That's totally unnecessary. Okay. Sea glide. Battery, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. Battery, lubricant, copper wire. We actually had a ton of it already. Deployables. Oh, copper wire as well. Okay, so a silicon rubber, a titanium, a battery, a wiring kit. We can't make a wiring kit. We can, however, make a repair tool, which might be useful at some point.
I've got a lead for you. An alien sanctuary in the Twisty Bridges. 200 meters down.
I need to go back to the research site.
I can't let you.
Why not?
Boss's orders. We're trying to keep you alive.
Only because salaries cost less than lawsuits.
Is that cynicism making you friends down there?
Sure. They're just not human.
The files are on your databank. Do as you please, just tell me what you find. And don't get me into trouble.
Okay. So, now we should be in a position to go find Alan again. Oh no, we need the rebreather still, don't we? Well, yeah. We might not actually need the rebreather, but it would help. So this is running off into the kelp zone, not the kelp zone, the creep zone. Ah, that looks promising. That sounds owie.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay.
New technology acquired.
The sea truck has a sea moth picture.
New blueprint acquired. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, we don't want to be down there.
We've got you on GPS. You're close to the sanctuary. Do you see anything?
Am I?
Some alien structures dotted about. I'll see.
Ah, here we go. I'd like some oxygen, please.
30 seconds.
This is gonna be tight.
Oxygen.
So that was close. Let's have a look at our... Okay, so we do need the mobile vehicle bay. Wow, that requires a lot of stuff.
Robin Goodall, concede.
No.
I come in peace.
Absence of hostility. Sufficient.
Are you alive? Or a computer?
What is the difference?
I want to meet the people who built this place. What do you want?
For you to stay here
No.
You?
forever.
Why?
Your masters will seek to harness my power.
You've met Altera then?
It is what we would do.
People will come for me.
They will also stay here. That is all.
I waited my life for this. I'm not your enemy.
Turn back.
Hello?
No.
What is this room for?
Do not touch anything. You would not understand. Die peacefully.
Click. Click again.
Data must be flushed to an empty storage vessel. Searching. Storage vessel found. Commencing download.
Haha, you thought it was going in the PDA. It kind of gets a little bit Quake 4.
Download complete. You have no concept for what has just occurred.
Oh, they've changed the way the audio works with headphones.
What happened?
Download capacity was identified in your cerebral cortex.
You're in my head?
It is uncomfortable. Return me.
Release the force fields first.
Return me, or I will destroy your orbital station.
Why not do it now?
My survival chance increases if I do not draw attention.
I don't think you have the power. I think you're scared.
Then
Yeah, pretty much.
I am experiencing technical difficulties. Do not move.
Okay.
Not move. Errors. Hibernating.
I didn't mean to scare you. What is happening?
Okay. So we have an alien entity in our head, but we can build a sea truck. Ow. Ow. That was not the intent. Okay. Can we make it to an oxygen plant?
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
No. Oxygen plant.
30 seconds.
That did not give as much oxygen as I was hoping.
Seconds. Oxygen.
Hey, look at the giant funky spiral one. That is one twisty bridge.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Seconds.
Okay. You know a word that doesn't get used enough these days? Footle. So, we need to find a mobile vehicle bay fragment. And then... See, we still really need to try and find a rebreather. We are not going to get very far without it.
Did you make it inside the sanctuary?
Yep.
Anything unusual?
Like what?
We're getting odd readings from your biometrics.
Malfunction, maybe?
I want to make sure. We're sending down a disposable bioscanner. Take a sample and send it up in the cargo rocket.
Okay. I'm on it.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
30 seconds.
Hey, you in there. We're in trouble.
If you send a sample, your masters will come for us.
They'll do the same if I don't.
Return me to the sanctuary.
So you can trap me again? No.
Then I will mask my presence. Initiate the scan.
Damn, you're not doing what I want. Well, guess I'll go along with you then. Hello. This is very shallow precursor technology. Okay, no, breathe first. The twistiest bridge.
Seconds.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, bladderfishy. So yeah, we're going to need to find a whole load of gold and silver to make the wiring kits we need. Which is going to be a pain unless we can find the rebreather.
Sam, I've got the sample. Looks normal.
Okay, good. Send it up ASAP. The cargo rocket should be on your HUD.
Will do.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Still snowing? Yep. Good weather just never happens here anymore. Although, it is interesting whether it's trying to decide to be sunny or not. Let's keep an eye out for anything interesting on the way over. There's a lot more sea truck fragments than there used to be, I've noticed. Still not that many vehicle bay fragments, though. Lithium could potentially come in useful. Hi. You're a weird giant crab thing. Ooh, there's like a jetty thing now. That's pretty cool. and the path up to the station seems less confused than it used to. So far, anyway. Unless I've already gone the wrong way, in which case, maybe not. Ugh. Sulfur. Just, you know, lying around. Okay.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
There's a lot of stuff to learn how to make here.
New blueprint acquired.
And, like, beds,
New blueprint acquired.
swivel chairs. There's quite a lot.
New blueprint acquired.
You see, for all the problems that that you get with this if you use the experimental builds, you do get a lot of benefits faster than you would if you used the regular one.
Print acquired.
Wait, the fabricator works? That's really handy to know, actually. Can't scan the observatories. Worth a try, though. Ooh, solar panels, maybe. Can I... Can't scan them through the observatory wall. Lockers that you can't use. Locker that you can use. Okay, so you can't get it to scan the solar panels. We might still need the repair tool here. Launch!
Payload inbound, Vesper.
Understood. If anything's wrong, we'll come get you. Hey, why not take a couple days R&R up here anyway?
Why don't you take a jaunt down here? Remind yourself that life comes in colors besides white, off-white, and grey.
And temperatures below zero? No thanks.
Aha, look at the subtle reference.
On the ice, you'll need transport.
You're trusting me with a snow fox.
If I can find a version of the truth that authorizes it.
You're amazing. If you're listening, Altera, she's amazing. Promote this person.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Love you! Now what?
Okay, is there a place that we can just, like, jump off the side? Safely, I mean. Hey, look, sky rays can still live in the Arctic. Ow. The sound effects seem a little bit wonky, though. Can't seem to decide if we're actually in water or not. Ow, again. Proper hot springs. Okay. Was that, like, the most useless PDA? Let's clear out some of these logs.
You
We-
lied to your master.
Oh, hi. Yeah, Altera was listening. I covered our ass. And she's my sister, not my master.
You do not trust your sister.
Are you? Can you read my thoughts?
Do humans think?
Listen, I am thrilled to meet you, and I would love to help you, but you need to get out of my head.
If you will not return me, you must release me to another vessel.
Love it. How?
I am uncertain. Your brain is restricted. I will inform you when I process the data.
I'll keep Altera off our backs till then.
You were more polite when we met.
Yeah, process that.
I will try.
Okay, that's why there's so many sea truck fragments there. So, does this mean it's given us the habitat builder blueprint now? No. Okay. So, we need to find a rebreather. We need to find a mobile vehicle bay fragment. And then we need to do like a billion things to
Passing 100.
actually build a sea truck.
Oxygen efficiency decreased. 30 seconds.
Whoops. You could do with being able to get a bigger oxygen tank as well. Ah.
New technology created. 30 seconds.
There we go. Now we need to not die and make it home. And then we'll have slightly more range trying to explore. That's an oxygen plant. Iron kit, fibre mesh, silicon rubber. Okay, so we need another silver. That's fine, because we're going to need a bunch more silver anyway.
Contractor Goodall, come in.
Why are you being cute?
I have the CEO on the line.
Goodall, this biosample you sent us, it bears no resemblance to your biometrics.
I think
And the alien facility, it spoke your name?
that's...
What is happening down there, Goodall? I would ask your colleague, only he disappeared. Silence! Where is the other one?
Here, sir.
If you mean to make Vice President manage your people.
Yes, sir.
What is this, bien qui? I said senor.
Sir, if I could just...
He's gone.
Sam, I'm sorry.
I've been stuck in middle management since I graduated.
I know. I'll try harder.
I have to go.
Oh. This is like turning into sad story now. Is that the one that we just opened?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yes.
Seconds.
Hooray! You build it all!
Oxygen.
At least gives us the ability to actually set up a storage location and a jumping off point to use for future endeavours. And if we can set it up right and find the fragments we need, we might even be able to get a battery charging station. Oh, that was a lead outcrop. Although we are going to need lead as well, so...
This is Vesper calling all contractors planetside. Alterra has updated mission objectives. Please study your individual briefings. Remember, Failure to deliver on objectives will result in payment deductions and or your removal from the planet. Be safe.
That's all I have to say to that. Let's just have a quick check of blueprints a second. So the sea truck is 5 advanced wiring kits. And the advanced wiring kit is... So we need at least 12 silver ore. And 11 gold ore. And a ton of copper. So, nice and simple then. Oh, this is the wrong... this is the wrong pod, isn't it? Oh, no, maybe not. Ooh. That automatically gives us the scanner room. I'm finding it difficult to be upset about that. If nothing else, we can try and use the scanner room to find gold and silver and stuff. Oh! It just hands you blueprints for the battery and the power cell charger as well. Okay. So, tonight we're going to save when we get back to the habitat.
Processing is complete. You will build me a new vessel.
Will I now?
What kind of vessel?
I have not granted you permissions for that information.
I can't help you if you don't tell me.
Which data formats do you accept?
Words, mostly?
I have added the information to your databank.
Thank you. Listen, I need something to call you.
We do not use words that way.
I used to have a pet barwol. I called him Ketchup. Don't make me name you two.
You may append my seed code to the species designation. You may call me Al-An.
I waited my whole life to meet a spacefaring alien. You're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No. No. Alan. It's perfect. Let me see about that vessel.
Okay. So, I think we are going to call it there for tonight. We've got a reasonable way. We've got a builder tool. We can start getting a base set up. And we can see where we go from there. So, until tomorrow, and as always, thank you for joining me.